Hi, this is Highbridge Motorhomes Devon Branch, and on this fine and rather lovely mid-December 2023 day, we're doing a quick video on this fine and rather lovely late 2018 Carado T348 Emotion. So Carado are a German manufacturer built in the Capron factory in Dresden in the former East Germany, which is one of the most modern, purpose-built and advanced motorhome production facilities in the industry, and they're part of the Highbridge group, and they specialise in fairly plain but very well built, decently priced coach builds, A classes and van conversions. They do the whole lot. So quick bit of history going back to 2008. Highbridge group wanted to sort of build a new factory and bring out a brand for doing some of the more reasonably priced end of the market stuff, as their own product was increasingly getting more and more expensive. So with death lefts, they launched a Sunlight brand. Carado, I think in 2013, Highbridge wanted to push a more reasonably priced product into theirs, so they simply took the Sunlight brand, changed the wood finish and the upholstery and the graphics, put a Carado badge on it, and that's what Carado are. So for every Carado there is a equal and equivalent Sunlight, with just cosmetics being the difference. So very well built, simple, reliable. I love them. From a dealer's point of view, I would recommend, in fact I have recommended these to a friend in fairness to it, just because they won't let you down. So having a little look at it, it's a Carado T348 Emotion. Emotion was a pack they did at the time, which included things like the solar panel, coloured sides, stuff like that. It's got a fixed side bed, which gives you more internal space. You've got 4 berth, 4 seat belts. It's 3.5 tonne. It's 2.3 turbo diesel, and it's a rare automatic. You don't see many sort of 6-speed auto Carados, so that's quite a rare thing. 26,000 miles. It's in lovely condition. 6.93 long, so it's underneath that magical 7-metre bracket, so it's cheaper ferries. 2.32 wide, pretty standard width. 2.91 high. Doesn't actually look that high, but we'll take that. Price is 49,995, which for a late 2018 German built, decently spec, nice condition, low profile, I think there's something to be said for that. So based on the Fiat Ducato X7, which is pretty bomb-proof reliability wise, it's got the Euro 6 engine, and it is low emission zone compliant for all English low emission zones. I've just checked on the website for that, but it doesn't have AdBlue, which is a good thing for your reliability. It's one less thing to go wrong and less expense and less faff to worry about putting in your AdBlue, as you do with all the other Euro 6 vans of this time. You've got LED daytime running lights. You've got the high gloss grille, body colour bumpers, which look very, very smart. 16-inch Fiat alloys, look really nice. It's got some smart mirror guards over the top of the original black Fiat mirrors, which will just protect it when you have to drop it into a hedge. That's a little aerial, that will be an extra aerial. I'm guessing that's for the Pioneer double din head unit, which it's got. Coming down the sides, we've got the smart coloured sides, which I think were part of the sort of Emotion pack as such. Condition wise is lovely. This has probably been like it from new. You can see this, it's not a scratch, that it looks like a scratch, but it's actually just a little ridge in the top of the clear coat on the graphics. So minor cosmetic, not a lot we can do about that, but it is but a cosmetic thing. We've got double glazed windows all the way around, which are all in good condition. So it's a front lounge, mid kitchen, fixed side rear bed. Truma flue for your gas and mains electric powered, digitally controlled heating and hot water system, as you'll see in probably 80% of all motorhomes. Now it's got a low bed, this one, so it's not got the big garage at the back sort of thing. They did do some longer ones with garages, but you gain an easy to access bed, and to be fair, there is loads of room under there. So you've got your little run flat kit. These don't have a spare wheel, but they come with a tyre, sealant and inflator. Front bed infill cushion, which clearly has never been used, and your loose fit carpets that probably haven't been down a lot either by the look of them. Rear corner check is fine. Got a little bit of oozy sealant. It's non-setting sealant they use on these, which, while it might not look as aesthetically pleasing, it's no bad thing, because at least it's got plenty of it. I don't think I've ever had one of these suffering from damp. Doesn't mean they can't be damp. By all means, all motorhomes can be damp, but I personally have never had a damp one, which is very, very good. So coming down the offside, of course the habitation door's on the driver's side on the offside, because it's designed as a left-hand drive cab. This of course being right-hand drive. We've got a German size gas locker for 2 11 kilo gas bottles, with a flap to make it easier to access. We take the shower head and cooker knobs and things off, which are in there, fire extinguisher. So that's all in there. In British gas bottle terms, you'll get a pair of 6s or 7 Calagas, or we can fit refillable gas bottles. Now it's clearly had in the past refillable gas bottles because it's got a filler point there, so if you wanted a gas flow refillable system fitted where you fill up an LPG from a pump for both cheaper gas and you can fill up abroad, we can fit that. Coming down the driver's side, no wind out awning fitted, we can fit one if you want one. Another tiny little ridge in the clear coat on the graphic, and that's only one. Electric step, fridge vents for your very large fridge freezer, mains hookup, set toilet locker, bathroom window which is tinted, and coming around to the back, there's no bike rack, we can fit one if you want one, but you do have a 4 sensor reversing sensor array and a high level reversing camera which will feed into your nice double din Pioneer head unit. So coming into the van, so we've got a one-piece double locks door, electric step, fly screen door. Everything they use in Carados are simple, tried and tested stuff, so it might not have a multicoloured disco lighting system, but the finish is very good, the feeling of quality is there, and it's all nice and easy to use, and I think there's a lot to be said for that. So stepping into the van, you step into the middle of the van and you've got what is for its size quite a roomy thing. So you've got a good sized lounge with a half dinette with 2 forward facing seat belted seats, twin swivel cab seats, and then a side sofa with a nice sculpted backrest to it, and all of these have got their board to keep you away from the wall, so you'll get heating up the back and it will stop your condensation and getting cold. So I've raised up the floor level here to bring it in line with the cab seat so you can sit without your feet dangling, and you can put an extension piece in there to slide the table out to here. Then you could probably have 5 or 6 people sat around of an evening. Both your cab seats will swivel all the way around. This will slide across and that drops down to make a double bed, or you can drop that down, slide this out a bit, put your feet on the cab seats to make single beds for guests. So it's quite adaptable in that way. So decent sized windows. Previous owners put these curtains in, a little bit twee, but you can always change them. Fly screens, blinds, simple pull down ones, been around forever, do a fine job. So in the cab you've got 6-speed automatic gearbox, which is a real good selling point. It's a semi-automatic gearbox, it's robotic manual, so you put it in go and it does the gears for you. We've got some ultrasonic sensors up there, which makes me think it's got an alarm system to it, but I'd have to double check that, but that's what that normally means. There's that Pioneer double din head unit there. Doesn't say sat nav, so I don't know if it does do sat nav, but don't work on that. Length actually 6.85, so according to that anyway, so that's all good. Leather bound gear stick and steering wheel, cruise control, speed limiter, cab air conditioning, all the stuff you'd expect it to have. Over the cab there's a nice opening panoramic skylight, and then you've got 2-tone curved cabinet work all the way around, which again is quite nice and practical. You've got big locker doors there. There's also a hatch under the floor for a bit of shoe storage. Now you've got quite a good bit of floor space here compared to some vans, because a lot of vans will have an island bed or longitudinal singles, but that just pushes all of this forward. You lose the space. By having the side bed, and it is a big side bed, you've got plenty of room here. So you've got a couple of plug sockets as you come in the door, which is a good idea. One mains, one 12-volt next to your mirror, so if you want to use a hairdryer or whatever. Really simple control panel from Schote, the German electronics one, literally on off, and just gauges for your fresh water and your wastewater and your batteries. How simple is that? And that's everything you need. Kitchen wise, surprisingly good for a German van, because they don't major on cooking in vans, but this has got quite a good bit of workspace here. So we've got some good, massive cutlery tray. This will be a big one underneath as well. Yeah, big deep storage under there. An oven, which they put in for the UK market, Thetford triplex, duplex even, combination oven and grill. Nice bit of workspace. And on top you got 3 gas burners, all simple stuff, and more of these really big cupboards, so quite practical. Heater and water heater control is there, so it'll run off gas if you're not hooked up, mains electric if you are hooked up, and at the foot of your bed, so you can put your heating on in the morning. There is a timer on that, and it is thermostatic, but if you want to switch it on and off yourself, you can do it from the foot of your bed without getting out of bed. Boiler itself is underneath there. There's a main socket been fitted down there. There's also a double 12-volt USB over there for charging your phone. And then we've got quite a nice space down there with light switches. What they should do is put little shelves there for your cup of tea, but the Germans don't understand the concept of having a cup of tea and reading a book in bed or whatever, but I'm sure it's something you could fit. Now this is nice. Well, let's do the fridge first, which is nice as well. Really big 3-way fridge freezer, so that'll run off gas if you're not hooked up. Mains electric if you are hooked up, and the engine while you're driving. The minute we're not hooked up, it's on A for automatic, so it will automatically self-seek gas. If you're not on the mains, the engine's not running. If you start the engine, it will run off the engine automatically, and if you plug into the mains, it will run off the mains automatically. So nice and easy. All you need to do is switch it on and off. Big freezer above there. Up on the roof there's a solar panel and a TV aerial. The TV aerial attaches to that bracket. That will come out and flip down, and you can watch it from the bed or from the lounge. Really nice. And really nice is this huge wardrobe. Floor to ceiling. So you've got storage underneath, and look at this. Absolutely massive wardrobe space. Your TV aerial is in there, and then you've got double hanging rails. If you don't have to use them, you can use that for other stuff as well, but it's a huge wardrobe, which is really good. Now into the bathroom. Bathroom's a functional affair. A couple of towel rails on the door, which is good. Little bit narrow coming into it. I'm quite broad shouldered, but I could use this. Good size separate shower. So we take the shower head off when they come in. Opening window and an opening skylight with a hanging rail for ventilation. And a decent sized sink with storage underneath of it and storage at the top as well. Yeah, it's a little bit narrow if you're big like me, but it's usable. And for me, I'd rather have a bigger bed and a narrower bathroom. There is, possibly caused by someone leaving the skylight open, a very slight, but you can see just that bit of shading on the mattress. Mattress is really nice, memory foam one. But it's all fine, we'll clean it up kind of thing, but there is that very slight bit of shading on there, which is right underneath the skylight, so I bet someone's left the skylight open. Got another opening skylight there, smaller one to the front, and then your panoramic roof light. So condition wise, for a used van, I couldn't fault this. You've got that slight crinkliness and the clear coat of the graphics mainly on that side, but that's nothing really. Apart from that, she's a lovely thing. So it's auto, it's got the solar panel, TV aerial, the coloured sides, the reversing sensors, the nice doubled in stereo system, and probably a Cat 1 alarm by the look of the sensors. Nice mileage, good quality, easy van to own. So this is our Carado T348 Emotion 2018, late 2018, on a 68 place at Highbridge Motorhomes Devon. And give us a call, 01626 832 792. Call us direct on the mobile if we're out here busy doing videos, 07432 662 558. Check us out on the highbridgecaravans.co.uk website, or come and see us. So we're right on the South Devon Expressway. More storage there, which is just over there, literally there, that's it. So Plymouth's there, Exeter's there, that's the A38, not far off the end of the M5 over there, dead easy to get to, and you literally drive straight into us from the A38. We've got a little SIP road sign posted Team Grace. So Highbridge Motorhomes Devon, Carado T348, late 2018. Thank you very much, goodbye.